Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's Jesse from the original Fast and the Furious, and you're listening to Granny Shifting, the Fast and Furious podcast.
Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 64 of Fast and Furious. And we struggle constantly to stop the movie at the right spot.
Yeah, we didn't really have that problem with Tokyo Drift, did we?
No. I felt like we were waiting, just eagerly waiting until.
Sometimes I wonder if I liked Tokyo Drift like more than I should have.
Originally.
Yeah, like I still feel like I really like that movie, but like it's not really a good movie.
I do feel like after we do these long, like minute by minute breakdowns, that we need to just watch the movie. We didn't do that with Tokyo Drift. Like we didn't.
Yeah, didn't we do it at the movie night?
Oh, did we? I just felt like you need like that, like cleansing. Like, okay, here it all is together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
we did.
We did
at
at the movie night.
Last year's movie night, we watched it at our Patreon event.
Yes.
It was definitely better, and that's the perfect way to watch it. Or, you know, at a hotel at 4 p.m. when your wife's getting ready to go out for dinner or something, and you're sitting on the bed.
Those are good memories.
It's so... What, you're talking about Cancun?
Yeah.
I can't, like, for real right now, other than this podcast, the only times I see Fast and Furious movies are when I'm at a hotel.
Yeah.
And, like, a couple weeks ago, we were at a hotel with the kids. You were there.
Yeah.
And we were flipping through, and Fast 5 was on. So we watched, like, the middle half hour of that. It's just funny.
Yeah.
But Tokyo Drift is very... Like, if you go to the bathroom, you don't have to pause it kind of movie.
Right. I saw a meme that said, if you go to the bathroom during a movie I picked, and I say, do you want me to pause it? And you say no, then we're not friends anymore.
Right.
It's just
right.
You know what I mean?
You're very upset.
You like wanted somebody to watch this movie, and they don't care enough if they miss
especially when you're
3
like
minutes of it.
Showing your friend or your spouse, and then you're like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, pause it. You're like, yes, didn't like it.
Yes, yeah.
But we finished The Witcher.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, great. I mean, we didn't. It's not over.
Wait, did you watch season 3?
Up. Yeah, I think we watched. Is that how many there are?
Is Henry Cavill in season 3?
I don't know who that is.
The Witcher.
Yeah, he's in every one.
Okay.
He's the main character. Like, it's called The Witcher.
I felt like I only had heard things about The Witcher season 3 being bad. I thought that Henry Cavill wasn't even coming back as the main character. But I don't know.
No, he's in it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Good.
So now we're watching Selling the OC.
It's like
Why are you laughing?
It's like an HGTV show.
Yeah, it's a weird show.
It's a reality show, or it's like a
it's
drama?
reality.
Okay.
Like, it's about what are the people that sell houses?
Realtors.
But they're in OC.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're selling like $5 million homes.
Right.
But there's so much like drama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy's getting a divorce, and somebody saw him kissing this other realtor, and these people are mad. Like, there's all these fights and this and that, and it's a lot of, I don't know. I wonder how much of it's real. But it's pretty cool to see the houses, and
people like just see, whoa, they made $300,000 commission on that one sale, or whatever they make. I don't know.
It's wild.
We've been watching Righteous Gemstones, which is good.
Oh, sounds like a board game.
No, it's not. It's on HBO Max, so
kind
of premium television.
Yeah, I have that. Somebody logged into my house a couple years ago, so we're good.
Yeah, same.
All right. So what's happening here?
We're still in the flashback at the beginning of this minute. And Dom is talking, and he's talking about the 70 Plymouth. Her name was Letty. Somebody wrecked her car, and we just saw Phoenix in the flashback shoot at least 2 people. And Letty, I guess, was like, "Oh, they're just getting the drivers to come here, and then they're just killing the drivers."
Oh yeah.
And then that's why they need to find 4 new drivers, because they just killed the last 4 drivers.
We actually don't know that. Ryan's guessing that. But it makes sense. Like you said that, I'm like, oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah. So she's like, not me. Not today, Satan. So she gets in her car and she
tears off in the sand. And they don't shoot her. For some reason, like two of Phoenix's guys point their guns to shoot at her car, and he like puts his hands up and blocks them, pushes their guns down. But apparently then he chases her down and kills her anyway. But now we flash back to real time, and he's face to face.
To reality.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Is this? Keep going.
I don't know.
This Eminem.
Yeah.
So who knew he was rapping about this movie the whole time?
I think it's snapped back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, you're mixing up with apologetics.
Back to
lyrics.
the mobile home. That's where it's back to the lab again. I don't know the words, but anyways,
so Dom and Phoenix are face to face in real time.
Yeah.
And
is that the USSR insignia on his neck?
I have no idea.
It's the hammer and scythe, isn't it?
It does look like that with a star on the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it a real tattoo?
Hammer, scythe, star. If I Google that.
Dude, you're going to get on tracking sites by then if you do that.
Hammer and sickle.
Hammer and sickle. That's
communist symbol.
Yeah.
Solidarity between agriculture and industrial workers.
Yeah, see, that's
it's a little different.
That's on like the Russian flag still. I think. But that, I don't know what that symbol is.
Yeah, that's basically it. But there's a star on it. That's cool. We should get that tattoo. Match.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah, but that makes it better. People are like, what? What's that mean? You're like, oh, it's from the Fast and Furious. We're big movie fans.
We should just take that insignia, not even knowing what it means, and just put it on the front of a T-shirt. Oh, man.
Granny shifting. So now Phoenix goes into...
Yeah, he's not playing around.
Bad boy. He's trying to tug at Dom's heartstrings here and get him upset.
Yeah.
He says, I wrecked her car. Because that was the last thing Dom said before the flashback. Somebody wrecked her.
Yeah.
So he looks at him like very non-emotionally, says, I wrecked her car.
Like he's not like, oh, yeah, that's crazy, man. He's not like denying that it happened or anything like that. He's just full on like, yeah, it was me. I killed her.
He's staring Dom right in the eyes. We get a little flashback. We see the car flipping. Dom already saw that in his memory or imagination. And then Phoenix says, you remember her face? Like now he's really trying to dig into Dom's soul.
It bothers me what he says here.
He says, huh?
Because then he says, because I don't. But then he literally, right after that, he says, last time I saw it was burning. So you do remember her face, that it was burning.
Right.
Yeah.
So what he's trying to say is like, she meant nothing to me.
Right.
I don't even remember what she looked like because it was burning. Like she died.
Which is totally not right, because how many females have you seen in this so far? There's Giselle. Letty's the only female driver, and she's attractive.
You'd remember.
There's no way that he didn't remember
Letty's
her.
attractive?
Yeah. If I saw her out and about, I'd be like, yo, wife, look at that girl. She's pretty, right? And my wife would be like, to each their own. You don't find her attractive at all?
No. A lot of it could be her personality. So if I set her personality aside, she's extremely...
Too masculine? If she can like bench press you, you don't like them.
Oh, I love buff women. No.
If I'm afraid that she could like take me down and wrestle me.
I feel like she comes across very, I don't know that's masculine, but very uninterested in being sexually attractive to men. Like, which is a good thing, but like, is she ever in this with makeup on and like dressed up nice?
Well, I guess that's Dominic thinks it's nice. Leather pants and fishnet shirts and
and I don't think she's bad looking, but I bet she could be attractive if she wasn't portraying this like tough girl that doesn't care. It's always like Dom's like going after these like bimbos, and she comes up like, "You're with me."
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Like, and she's wearing her tank top and her hands are greasy from working on the car in the garage, right?
Right. Engine grease under her nails.
Right. So, no, I wouldn't have, but like, Paul's or Brian O'Connor's girlfriend, I feel like attractive.
Dom's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
she's
Mia.
Conventionally pretty.
But I don't know. I think she has a more feminine characteristics in it.
Yeah.
So maybe Letty
She wears a dress.
Letty is like one of the dudes, right? Yeah. So maybe you're right. She's a little too masculine for me.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't appear masculine, but I think they present her as that like tomboy.
So if you saw Michelle Rodriguez out in public, you might think different than if you saw Letty Ortiz out in public.
Yeah, like I feel like she's definitely not attractive. She's attractive. Like she's not bad looking. I feel like she has very nice features. She's pretty. But out of like the females in this movie,
yeah,
she's the bottom of the list for me.
So this here, not as attractive to you.
How about this one?
But look
here?
at this one.
Yeah. That's not from this movie though.
No.
But how about that oh man, what's her name? That from this movie, the other female in this movie?
Jordana Brewster. Yeah.
Or Mia. What's Mia's name?
Jordana Brewster.
Wait, that's not who I'm talking. Yeah, she's
Isn't that who you're talking about?
Way hotter. No,
cuter.
The one that took no, she's not cuter. She's not 4, Ryan. The one that was trying to seduce Dom in the garage.
Oh, Gal Gadot.
J-Lo from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot.
I mean, I don't need to look her up.
Gal Gadot is her name?
I don't need to look her up because she's feminine in this movie.
Superwoman.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Wow.
So who's the most attractive guy in this movie then?
Wonder Woman 3? Oh, Paul Walker.
Easy. Don't you like the scars on Phoenix's face though?
Wonder Womans?
No, there's only 2 so far.
No. I only saw the first one. And I remember thinking how interesting, it seemed like a copy of the story of Jesus Christ to me.
Oh. Yeah. Interesting.
Where she had these like followers
right.
with her. We're off topic here, but definitely interesting to think about. And then she was literally doing like miracles in front of them, and they were still doubting. Like, is she actually Wonder Woman?
What? I don't... What following did she have? What miracles did she do?
So she had like superpowers, right?
Right.
She would do that in front of them, and they were still doubting whether she had superpowers or if they were like...
okay.
It wasn't miracles, but I'm
interesting.
Trying to relate it.
Right. And then she ends up saving the whole world because she ends World War II.
Right.
She ended World War II by killing Ares.
And dying on the cross. So, it was so copycat.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, back to the minute.
Ryan thinks Letty's the hottest in the movie.
That's not what I said. I just think that she's attractive. Yeah.
I wouldn't kick her out of my bed.
Would your wife?
Shannon probably would.
Oh my! All right, so going back to Letty's burning face, Phoenix doesn't care about her at all, obviously. And then he cocks his gun.
Oh yeah,
and we go inside of
camera switches, and we see the NOS bottle in the car filling with a vapor.
It is funny to me that he kept the cigarette lighter.
Right.
I might need to charge my iPod.
Yeah, we're inside the car here, and when you get a full... Actually, don't change the scene, because there's some interesting things here. So the car is so customized race car that it doesn't even have the normal dashboard. It has a piece of sheet metal with the instrument like gauges inserted into it, including the like little switch with the red cover that you flip up like to start it.
You don't want to accidentally hit that switch.
Put a cigarette lighter in that metal sheet metal. Now I'm looking at these two knobs here, and this is an automatic, right? So you'd have like one of those Hurst shifter things. Right?
We don't know if this one's an automatic. Do we know if
it is? This is Dom's car. I don't know. Do you think it's manual? Because there's two knobs. So one of those is probably an e-brake, but it reminds me of like a hydro, like drift car e-brake setup.
Like this one would be the
Can you back lower one. Back it up to see this again.
This lower one would be the e-brake, right?
It depends. Like the hydro e-brake can be at a different spot. Yeah, look.
So that's right there in the middle.
That's probably the e-brake. Like a hydraulic one, you get that long handle for locking up the back wheel for doing stunts and things like that.
Can't quite see the top of the other one.
The other one might just be a normal shifter. Think you got a manual? Maybe. So anyway, Phoenix is really trying to get on Dom's nerves. Make him emotional.
Right.
So Dom actually smirks back at him slightly.
Right, like Dom is like, oh, that NOS is about to explode. I've been timing this correctly.
Yeah. Is he counting? He's got a timer on his cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Because he says, I'm going to enjoy what happens next.
Right.
And Phoenix is...
He looks a little confused, worried. But like, what if this didn't pop right now? Or what if it popped 30 seconds ago? Like very unrealistic.
Yeah, but it does pop, like getting a good Fast and Furious explosion.
Yeah.
It explodes. Dom just destroyed his car.
Yeah.
Like a big explosion because everybody's now standing there and Phoenix drops his gun into the dirt.
Well, Dom punches it out of his hand.
Oh, is that how he dropped it?
Yeah.
At the explosion, Dom was ready and he smacks it out.
Oh, okay. He knew exactly. Okay. He had it timed to the second.
It didn't surprise him at all. A huge explosion. Like, it's a big explosion. You should be watching on YouTube. You'll see it. Like what's the footage of the fireball here?
Well, all 4 cars are now exploded or blown up. I'm guessing
How wide's a car? 6 foot? So you're easy. It's 100 foot end to end with that fireball.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm guessing it's because we assume that each car has NOS, and now each tank is sequentially exploding.
I found a Oh right.
I don't know.
I found a plot flaw. So they're all standing there, right, looking, and the cars are behind them, and it explodes, and their backs are to the cars. And now they get this overhead shot of the explosion, and they're all like looking at the cars with their arms going up.
You don't think they turned around?
Not that quick, nah. Because they're all falling to the ground from the explosion, which would happen instantly, like that. So now all the cars are on fire.
Which is a shame. We got the Skyline, we got the Chevelle. Like, why?
But Brian's ready to go. He rolls over and grabs some guy's automatic weapon. I think a lot of those cars had NOS because they keep blowing up. Dom's laying in the dirt. He spots Phoenix's gun out across from him.
Yeah.
And that's where the minute ends. Sorry to mention Brian's grabbing the machine gun. I don't think I was supposed to see that. Did that not happen? That didn't happen. We watched too much of it.
Yeah, we literally watched 12 seconds too much last time. So
that's just a little sneak peek of next week.
A little taste of what's to come. Appetizer. But that's it for minute 64. Fast and Furious.
Yep.
Any final thoughts, Jason? Remember when you used to have like Jordan Peterson lines like ready to go?
Oh, that was like one episode.
It felt like a lot though. Life's simple. You make decisions and you don't look back.
That's a Fast and Furious quote, right?
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. Jordan Peterson.
The best thing you can do for your kids is to let them do dangerous things carefully.
Yeah.
I think that's Jordan Peterson.
The ages from 2 to 3 is the best. You only get it one time in your life, so don't waste it.
Yeah. He doesn't show up on my internet as much anymore.
The idea that women were oppressed throughout history is an appalling theory.
Okay, yeah, that's no more Jordan Peterson.
That's the first one that came up. I don't tell people, you're okay the way that you are. That's not the right story. The right story is is you're way less than you could be.
Oh, that's somehow discouraging and simultaneously encouraging. You are way less than you could be. You tell that to next.
To suffer terribly and to know yourself as the cause, that is hell.
Not a very encouraging guy, huh? We do like Jordan Peterson, though. Oh, I do, anyways.
If you aren't moving forward in your life, then there's some idea. Wait, what? If you aren't moving forward in your life, there is some idea, mode of action, or habit you're so in love with that you won't let go of it.
All right, that's enough.
Wait, one more.
Oh, boy.
You're not everything you could be, and you know it.
Oh, yeah, that one's good. I think that's true for most people.
Yeah.
That the hard part is taking that thing that you know that's holding you back and changing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder how much better of a podcaster I could be if I didn't play Apex Legends.
You could be famous.
But I love Apex Legends, so.
Do you love podcasting?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a better podcaster?
Yes.
Then do it.
You're right. I'm not. The problem is I'm less than I have the potential to be. What is it?
You could do better. And I think is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. So encouraging. And I hope you guys all have a great week. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
Always remember,
winning's winning.